Imagine being born with nothing, growing up in a small American town where the factories were shutting down. The jobs were disappearing, and dreams felt like a luxury you couldn't afford. Most people accept that reality. But Bruce Springsteen didn't. He turned struggle into poetry, pain into power, and stories of ordinary people into anthems that moved the world. Bruce Springsteen was born in 1949 in Freehold, New Jersey, a place where life was tough, work was exhausting, and hope often ran thin. He wasn't the best student. He didn't fit in. And he grew up in a home filled with economic hardship and emotional distance, especially from his father. Music became his escape. At 7 years old, he saw Elvis on television, and everything changed. The guitar became his voice. The stage became his home. He played in bars, tiny clubs, anywhere that would give him a microphone. No glamour, no spotlight. Just endless nights of performing, sweating, and believing. Long before anyone else believed in him. Springsteen struggled for years. He was rejected by labels. He lived broke, sleeping on floors, with barely enough money for food. People told him he didn't have the right look, the right voice, or the right style. But Bruce had something far more powerful: relentless grit. In 1975, after years of being ignored, he released Born to Run, and suddenly, the world heard him. His stories of dreamers, workers, misfits, and everyday heroes struck a nerve. He wasn't just a singer. He became the voice of millions who felt unseen. He played 4-hour concerts, night after night, giving everything he had until the last drop of energy. Because he knew what it meant to have nothing. And he vowed to give everything. What makes Bruce Springsteen so inspiring isn't just his music. It's his message. No matter how ordinary your life looks today, your spirit is extraordinary. And your dream is worth the fight. He reminds us that work has dignity, love has power, and even in hard times, there's always a reason to believe. His words have carried people through heartbreak, loss, and struggle. They've helped generations hold on to hope, even when life breaks your heart. And today, we honor that wisdom through the 50 quotes that define his journey. So now, let's dive into the heart of Bruce Springsteen's philosophy. 50 quotes that shaped millions, divided into 5 powerful categories: work and purpose, love and humanity, courage, life and growth, and art and creativity. Each line carries his fire, his truth, and his belief that ordinary people can rise to extraordinary heights. Here are Bruce Springsteen's 50 famous quotes. Let's begin. The American dream is not about making money. It's about living a life of worth. Success makes life easier. It doesn't make living easier. You can't have a creative life without the fear of failure. You've got to learn to live with what you can't rise above. The past is never the past. It always influences the present. A man who doesn't get lost will never find a new route. Hard times come and go, but what you build in them stays. You can't ignore the work. You've got to sweat for what matters. You spend your whole life trying to make something that will last. You've got to walk with purpose. Life demands nothing less. Walk tall or don't walk at all. It ain't no sin to be glad you're alive. Someday we'll look back on this and it will all seem funny. Show a little faith. There's magic in the night. We honor our lives by honoring each other. If you can't stand the distance between people, you'll never feel their closeness. Every life has a light in it. Some people just forget where they put the switch. The older you get, the more it all becomes about love. A little kindness can save someone's whole day. Without love, life is just time passing. Talk about a dream, try to make it real. At the end of every hard-earned day, people find some reason to believe. Fear is a liar. Truth is always stronger. Bad times come, but good hearts persevere. When you're running against the wind, run harder. You can't be afraid of what you don't know. The only thing that's real is how you rise after you fall. Strength is forged where things hurt the most. In the darkest nights, faith is a form of courage. Trouble is real, but so is grit. The best music is essentially there to provide you something to face the world with. A time comes when you need to stop chasing and start choosing. The older you get, the more every day feels like a gift. Life is fragile. Handle it with fierce tenderness. You learn more from the wrong roads than the right ones. What you're looking for is already inside you. Sometimes the only way out is through. You grow by going where it scares you. Dreams don't disappear. People stop looking for them. Life gives you the test first and the lessons after. Trust the art, not the artist. Music is a powerful form of storytelling. It reveals what words cannot. A song is a map of the soul. Good art comforts the disturbed and disturbs the comfortable. Great songs aren't written, they're discovered. If you can't feel it, you can't play it. A musician's job is to tell the truth, even when it hurts. Art is the closest thing we have to magic. Music is the river I keep returning to. A great song makes sense of things that don't make sense.